Hello, good morning again, guys. We're back for the F2 feature race. Let me just put the F2 timing on. Oh look, I've got Tev Nal and Jim Nakamura. If Jim Nakamura was British, he'd be called Jim Nakamura. Doesn't sound quite as cool as Jin, but yeah, we're back here for Formula 2. The feature race. I'm not sure. Has the race been delayed? I don't know. Hello, Khaled or called. I still don't know. Are you meant to be called or Khaled? As in like DJ Khaled. Let me check at the FIA documents. Has anything happened yet? Any decisions? Nope. Because I'm expecting maybe a penalty or two. There's some big F3 decisions coming up, whether that's DePallo, did he do the restart okay? Did James Wharton overtake your Van David off track? I haven't seen the replay on that, but DePallo was very questionable for sure. Camera on feature pole again. He is. I'm kind of hoping for a Camera win today. I need this this championship to be as close as possible, just for entertainment purposes. So I need Dunn and Camera to score big today. I don't really have any affiliation to any driver apart from John Bennett in this championship. You can call me DJ Khaled because it's literally similar to DJ Khaled, lol. Alright, we've got DJ Khaled in here. Let's go. Who does everyone think is going to win? I'm going to put a poll out, I think. I've never tried this yet, actually. Let me try something. I think I can. This is not my Oh, add stream marker. Oh, that's a button. Yeah. Create highlight video. Sorry, I'm quite intrigued by all these things I can see on my stream. Wow. Is this not fantastic? Yeah, there's a way you can put out polls in here. Is there not? Oh, it's at the bottom here. Start a poll. There we go. Let me put this poll out. Who's P3? Who's starting P3 today? Let me actually look up the starting grid order. That would probably help, wouldn't it? Let me have a look. Formula 2. Oh, was it Miney? Miney could win, actually. Solov as well. You can't count him out. Let me start that poll. There we go. Bang. Hello, Ed again. Hello. Good to see you back in here. Silverstone. What a fantastic. Oh, look, they've got all the names of the corners here. I should probably take a screenshot on my head for this. Here's the poll. Oh, 50-50 so far between Camera and Dunn. Yeah, it doesn't look like the start's delayed. Is there any news yet on the F3 results? Probably not. So if anyone hears anything, you'll have to notify me during this race because I can't actually. I won't be able to check. I will not be on my phone. Did anyone also watch F1 Academy? It was not the the best race, I'll be honest. F1 Academy's. Oh, did Stenshorn die on the way to the grid? Did Stenshorn die on the way to the grid? What happened to Stenshorn? Has he been mecha-chromed before the race even begun? Hello, Max. Hello, Dello. Wonder who will take the alternate strat. I wonder what the highest, starting... the driver in the highest starting position who's taken the alternate strategy. I wonder, in the history of F2, what that'd be. Or in recent years. I imagine it might have been different in the early days. Stenshorn, well, he's had a tough time, and that may hopefully for Stenshorn's sake, because he's had such a tough time since Montreal. Maybe that's just put an end to it, and now he's going to have a fresh engine, clean start, and he's going to be quick again for his sake and Roden's sake, to be honest. Martinez is dead, mechachromed. Yep. Where was he starting anyway? Quite far back, wasn't it? Here we have the back row, the two AIXs, looking amazing. Verone and Van Hoopen. Van Hoopen's fallen off a cliff, hasn't he, in recent times? Oh, Stenshorn was P17. Not the end of the world. Although he had good pace last week when he started at the back. Yeah, Mechachrome have murdered Stenshorn already. Not good for him. Boyer out-qualifying Montoya. Quite a rare sight, isn't it? Benganovic also being out-qualified by Belinsky is also a rare sight. I do wonder what the tyre strategy will look like. You know what? I'm going to put my headphones on so I can hear some sound. ART are doing really well, aren't they, at the moment? What's the pole looking like right now? Ooh, excuse me. Camera Edge is it? No one's gone for Miney, interestingly. He's a dark horse, I wouldn't rule out Miney at all. Very quick this year. Experienced. I wouldn't rule out Kush. I expected a Roden bottle. Didn't expect it before the race. Don't even know if you can put that on Roden. Grandstand's looking very full here. That's good to see. Always love to see some support for the junior series. Formation lap is underway. Formation lap underway here. Right, what tyres can I see? Camera on the soft. Can they give me a graphic or something? I need to see. I need... Come on. I can't see all the tyres. Mini maybe would be on the alternate strategy. Camera here, giving his interview. Camera is the favourite so far, but the other is second favourite on this poll. I reckon others probably look like Solov, I don't know, Intra Privasak, Colton Herter. Big points today, Alex and Rafa. Come on, close that championship down. Got my Williams shirt on today. Well, not like Williams merch, but Williams shirt. It's amazing. Hoping for a done win. Yeah, he hasn't got a win yet. Surely he gets a win. Sullivan Mini neck and neck on points. Miata's still in the top 10 of the standings, impressively. Boyer is last. Oh my god, I knew it's been bad for him lately, but he's level on points with the two AIXs. Villa Gomez podium yesterday helped. Kush Miney on the soft tyre. still don't know what the tyre strategy is looking like. Does anyone know? Anyone in the chat know who's on the alternate strategy? All right. Oh, is Solov? No, that looks like a soft. Oh, hang on. Is that Dirksen? Dirksen's on hard. Villa Gomez on hard. Okay, it looks like all right. Okay, I see. I've got a rough idea then. Looks like kind of Dirksen. It looked like Miata was still on the normal strategy, but like Dirksen back really kind of here and there, hoping for a done win. Please, Camera, just win. Yeah, I like a Camera win. Needs to close down this championship gap. I'd like to see him in F1 as well. Very quick driver, no doubt about that. Please refrain from spoilers in the chat. Hang on. Green flag at the back. Oh, 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 lights, 5 lights. And they're away! Oh, and it's so slow from camera. So slow from camera. Oh my god, and Miney. Kushmini leads. And Solov. Kushmini 1, Solov 2. Disaster for Dunn and Camera. Belinsky as well has had a good start. It looks. Camera goes down the inside of Dunn. These two do not need to battle right like this right now. But Kushmini leads from Nicholas Solov. Oh my god, what a start from Miney and Solov. Holy, wow. Cameron Dunn battling, just not for the lead. Beganovic had a good start. Oh no, is that Belinsky? Yeah, that's Belinsky, never mind. Beganovic is number 8, isn't he? Dunn is saying Camera has to give that place back. I didn't look like he was off track when he did that. Solov, though, in second. Already, Solov looks like, you know. Oh, hang on. Belinsky on Intra Pruvasak here. Side by side into Maggots and Beckett. He just yields. Probably wise of him. Solov with that start. You already. Oh, he looks like he's already going to win, isn't he? Oh my gosh. Watch for drivers and options or whatever the alt strat is. Yeah, I think it's like kind of Dirks and Mini. They're ones to look for. Camera became Antonelli. Miney to the lead. Miney 2027 Mahindra driver. What will happen to De Vries or Mortara? I don't know. I don't know what Miney. I think Miney brings a lot of budget to teams, which is good for them. I think though that they obviously are. A lot of these teams are worried about pace. Oh, Camera being told on the radio to consider giving the position back to Dunn. Where is Camera in relation to Dunn though? Considered is a bit of a strange one though. That's kind of saying like, do what you want. They don't know. A lot of action further back here, just outside the points. Not even just outside the points. Basically the back here. The recent Mortara. I mean, I imagine Mahindra and FE will change driver lineup. I don't know why. I can see Mortara leaving and De Vries staying. Camera asking what to do. They say it's safer to give it back. Okay, that's a wise option. Yeah, that's what I go for. So Villa Gomez, Dirks and Mini, Leon, Goethe, Boyer, Bennett, Shields on the hard tyre. Mini's had an awful start, by the way, down to P12. Didn't he start P10? Already lost 2 spots. Dirkson's still in the top 10, though. Yeah, here we go. Camera gives the position, and he does it well by not giving up the position to Intra Pruvasak in the process. Look at the Invicta grandstand right there, looking great. All the yellow, looking great. Intra Pruvasak in the top 5 is crazy. ART having a monster weekend. Look at that. Mini starts on yards. I think he meant hards. I'll end the poll now, considering the race has started. Camera was the favourite. which was not a doesn't seem like the wise decision yet. Down in P4. If you had a Thai driver except Albon to hire in your F1 team, who would you hire, Intra Pruvazak or Biron Bakti? Hang on. Let me try and think. There's some more Thai drivers. What's his name? Bennett. There's a Bennett, isn't there? A Thai Bennett somewhere. If I can only hire one, though, Intra Pruvazak or Biron Bakti, well, it's pretty obviously Intra Pruvazak. I see Mortara staying and De Vries focusing on WEC. Nah, De Vries will continue his dual program, surely. MP Motorsport being MP again, yeah, both of them out of the points. Disaster. De Vries, sorry, my mouse is in the way. De Vries to WEC in Toyota, well, he's already there. ART is good, bro, chill. Doesn't quite have the same as Prema's good, bro, calm. Verone's had a good start here. He's up to P11. Did he start? He started quite far back. He's up to P11. Where did he start? Cole Bennett, that's the guy I'm on about, the Thai driver Cole Bennett. Is he in GB3 or something? Freck? Not Freck. GB3 maybe? I'd take Intra Pruvazak as my Thai driver though. I wonder if Alex Albon is a... Oh, Bogdanovic goes wide here. Under pressure from Verone. That'll be a track limits warning, won't it? Yeah, I wonder if Alex Albon has, said anything but with these Thai drivers coming through. You sometimes see it in F1 where they support F1 drivers kind of support their compatriot drivers in the junior series, like Alonso with Boyer has in recent years. Can't think of any others really. But not a lot of action so far on these opening laps. Mainly just drivers playing this tactically. Yeah, you don't want to burn out your tyres so soon. We saw that happen in F3 with Sharp, McLaughlin, etc. Replay it on the start camera. Oh, it just looks like it must have been just a lot of wheel spin. Solov almost got squeezed there by Dunn and Camera. What the hell? How did Camera overtake Dunn then? Dive bomb round the outside. Yeah, good decision to yield there. He was off the track. Good decision. Solov on board here. Oh, look at that start. Dunn and Camera just did not move anywhere at the start. Disaster. Mini isn't doing too good. Yeah. Hang on, my audio's out of sync. I'm gonna have to reset my stream. Mini isn't doing too good. No, he's out of the points on the hard tyre. Dirksen and Miata, I think, ahead on the hard tyre ahead by quite a few spots. Could be a very rough weekend for Mini if he doesn't score in this feature. Do we know if Mini is on options or primes? He's on the hard. I think that's options then, isn't it? Like I said, MP Motorsport being themselves. Yeah. My audio is now synced back up. Oh, Villa Gomez. Oh, Miata's on the soft, sorry. Villa Gomez is on the hard. He's the front on the hard tyre. Up to P6. Camera radio. Saying, he says he thinks they should stop as early as possible. Interesting. Interesting. The undercut is the strategy he wants. Lap 5 and hards look to be already better. Yeah, it looks like Dirksen... Oh no, Dirksen's got past Belinsky here. Belinsky's struggling on the tyres already. Started P4 and he's down to P8 already. Bogdanovic, his teammate's not too far back from him. The thing is, I don't think going long is good at Silvo. No, well, it's always good in F2 if a safety car comes out. Well, in any kind of racing category. The deg isn't too high compared to Barca or other tracks. Yeah, well, the weather isn't as warm as it was. Barcelona and Austria was very warm. The degradation was very high. But the tyres are already falling off a bit here. Villa Gomez is actually quite close to camera. Yeah, you want to be on those hard tyres as soon as possible. The alternate strategy looks to have cooked already. Are we going to see a Key and Shields podium? The left fronts are going to be dead though. Yeah, what's a clockwise circuit? Just how it goes, really, isn't it? Yeah, look at this camera under pressure from Villa Gomez and Miney being told to box. Miney could be in the pits then. Very early stops already. The pit window's basically just opened. The feature race of F2 in Silverstone. Mini will just have to go long on the primes. Well, yeah, they've got to go, well into lap in the 20s. I wonder, though, how many drivers are going to pit already. If Miney pits already and he's in the lead. Oh, Solov, hang on. Solov's very close to Miney already. Dunn being told to box. Yeah, I wonder if we're going to have a very, very busy pit lane already. Solov, though, doesn't seem to be... Oh, look at that. Camera's already being caught by Dirksen. Dirksen's going to overtake him. I feel like that might have been some team orders there. Dirksen just breezes past Camera. Yeah, the soft guys are just going to have to pit already. I don't think so. Oh, hang on. Solov's very close to Miney. Will he go for a move here? Nicola Solov? No, too far back. You're a Norris fan? Because your profile picture is... Oh, yeah, it's Canada Norris fan. Solov... Oh, hang on. We've got everyone pitting here. Miney into the pits. Solov into the pits. Villa Gomez stays out. Yeah, all the soft runners pitting. Is that Miyata, though? Doesn't seem like... Is that Intraprivasak not pitting? Trying to see in the distance. Yeah, this is going to be a busy pit lane. Hopefully no one hits anything or anyone. Here we go. Miney pit stop. This looks quick. Good stop from Miney. Just what he needs. Oh, and he comes out almost hitting Camera. Oh my gosh, he almost hit Camera. Oh no, Camera's going to be held up so big in the pits here. So much. Oh no. Camera good. Not Solov. Camera. Solov had a good stop there. Looks. Where's Camera? Did Camera have a good stop? He's away. I can't tell if anyone's had a good or bad stop. But yeah, everyone pitting already. This is the ideal strategy, it seems. I'd have liked to see Solov do a lap longer, see what that does to him. See how that goes. So everyone, top 12 have not pitted. So yeah, this race is going to be one of strategy. Villa Gomez is being told on the radio he's the leader. I can't have a Villa Gomez win. That'd be crazy. Solov might be champion. Who's on hard tyre? Basically everyone at this point, but top 12 have not pitted yet. Him or Dirksen. Okay, let's see the strat work in action. I'm a firm believer alternate strategy always works. Doesn't always work. But, it's always a good strategy to do if you're starting further back. Haven't got anything to lose. Solov's still close to Miney. I wonder if he's going to try and make a move here. This will be for... I don't know if you can call it the net race lead yet because of strategies. Intraprivasak, Beganovic, Herta in the pits. Oh, Solov looking around the outside of Miney. Not really a move possible there. The Lando stand looks so good, by the way. I'm not even a Norris fan, but that is really cool. Dirksen might be Paraguay's first F1 driver if someone signs him. I don't think Dirksen's making F1 respectively. Although Dirksen, F2, he's been good enough to kind of raise his stock to look good in, I don't know, maybe FE or something. He's done some rookie tests there. It worked for almost every track. Only issue is early safety car. I don't know. The alternate strategy is no one at the front starts on it because obviously you don't want to start on the harder tyre. People further back start on it. So I don't know. It works just for, different drivers, obviously, depending on where you start. It's obviously not the best strategy to do when you start at the front. Come on, Solov. Loki, I don't need Solov to win here. He's already got a win this weekend, so I don't know how I'd feel about that, especially as a Liam Lawson fan. This would be very scary. Although I don't know. I have been saying that I think Solov will be a reserve for 27 and he gets a full time in 28. But with the way things are going, can they ignore that for much longer? I don't know. I don't know. What do you reckon will join? Who do you reckon will join the F1 grid from F2? To be honest, I mean the drivers that look most likely to do that: Herta, Solov, Mini Dunn. If I miss someone, Camera's in contention with Haas. I mean, Solov I think looks like an almost guarantee. He'll be at Racing Bulls 1 year or another year. He'll probably, I'd say he's most likely. Camera, I think he's good enough to make F1. Very good driver. I like Camera. Dunn and Mini's less obvious because there are Alpine who don't like promoting junior drivers, and it's just also not clear on their. It's also just not clear on their future. Will they be F1? Will they not? Who knows? I don't know. Dirksen is an upgraded Stanek. Well, at this point, he's just the same as Stanek. Dirksen is kind of your standard second Invicta driver at this point in the season. Kind of midfieldish, isn't he? Really. Whether that's been like what Stanek, Miney, Cordeal. Cordeal was not midfield. How many laps? There's 29, and we're on lap 9 at the moment. You look like a Lawson fan, you reckon? It's my profile picture, isn't it? The reason why Dirksen is in 14th because Paraguay was eliminated in the round of 16. Paraguay not having a good year in football. Well, actually, Paraguay making it to the knockouts in the World Cup is good for them, but yeah, knocked out. Also, I'm not a Norris fan. I'm a Behrman fan. Fair enough. Oh, and there's a dive there from the Dams. Who is that? Is that Begano? It's Belinsky on Intrapuvasak. Good move from Belinsky, overtaking Intrapuvasak. There we go. An overtake there. A rare overtake. Not seeing many yet. Silverstone hasn't cooked up many good races yet this weekend, apart from F3, but F3 is just an anomaly. Always cooks up something good. So the top 8 are the ones that are yet to pit. I believe they all started on the alternate strategy. I imagine we'll have to be waiting another, 10, maybe even 15 laps to see what the real order will look like. I do wonder though. Hang on, I'm going to check the FIA documents. Anything on F3? Brando Badaware has been fined. Shin has been given a penalty. Just the usual stuff there, really. On board here with Miyata. Under attack from Verone. I have Thomas added on DC, lol. Oh, Discord. Thomas Behrman. Fair enough. He added me to one group full of so many drivers, including Kimmy. Was that what was that? Was that on Discord? Fair enough. Thomas Behrman. How did you even get him on Discord? Wow. I mean, I know the feeder series Discord has a lot of drivers in it. Here we have Miata against Verone, 2 of the oldest drivers on the grid, maybe. Herta, I think, might be older than Miata. I'm not sure. I'm back. Hi, Elson. Also, I'm an Alonso and Ferrari fan. Sorry. Hi, Max. Hi. Hello. Got my name correct there. Alonso and Ferraris, like it's 2012 again or something. Dirksen is a Stanek that is Paraguayan, qualifies worse, but races way better. Does he race better though? I don't know. I haven't seen much from Dirksen this year to suggest that. I feel like he's been on the alternate strategy every weekend and it's just not worked for him. I was his engineer for the Nürburgring 24 on iRacing. Oh, of course you were, yeah. Thomas Behrman, he's related to Ollie Behrman. Yes, that's his younger brother. He's in Italian F4 this year. Van Amersfoort, the same team that Ollie Behrman won the Italian F4 title with. Thomas, kind of, well, he seems better than Arthur Leclerc at this point, but that's the comparison I suppose you could make. Oh, not much happening in this race yet, is there? F2's become F1 at this point. By the way, guys, sneak peek. New video coming out either tonight or tomorrow night. That's right. F1 2030 grid. It's taken me a while because I've rewritten the video so many times because it just changes all the time. It doesn't help each weekend. One driver does better. I'm like, okay, he's going to make F1. Then he doesn't. And then, just stuck in this loop here. I took it way too seriously. And I don't even like my predictions, my end predictions. But, I just need to get this video out. It's just a bit of fun at the end of the day, isn't it? I'm not even confident in them, So, yeah. Not great predictions, but I guarantee they'll be better than Matt Gallagher's. God, they were bad. I think he had like one new driver on the grid. I think it was like Solov, wasn't it? Only issue Van Amersfoort in 2020 isn't the same as they're in 2026. Oh yeah, Van Amersfoort in the junior series, kind of before they entered F2 and F3, genuinely were one of the best teams in kind of F4 level, weren't they? Not anymore. Well, Arthur is in WEC with Giovinazzi. Is he? No, he's not. Arthur Leclerc's not in WEC. He's in the. He's not in WEC. Is this, unless it's a different Arthur. Arthur Leclerc's not in WEC. He's in the GT Challenge Europe, is it? Or is it something like that? I'm going to talk about F1 Academy for a bit. Why Batig looks suspiciously like Dirksen? Do they? Are they both blonde? I don't think they do to me. Arthur Leclerc. I'm still wondering the point of F1 Academy. Some questions have got to be asked about that series, to be honest. It's not a comparison. Well, hold up, lads. Joshua Dirksen is second. Let's go. He is. I'm not sure yet we're not sure yet where he will be on strategy because he hasn't pitted yet, but he is running well right now, Dirksen. P2. But yeah, different strategies, we'll see. It's to allow female drivers a chance to get more known and usually move to regionals. Yeah. Yeah, F1 Academy, I don't know, got lots of questions on it. Doesn't serve as the best purpose, I don't think, but it's got a right idea, just not executed the best, I don't think. Arthur Leclerc is GT, what does the W mean? GT Challenge. What is World Challenge, maybe? GT Challenge Europe. Oh, that's it, isn't it? I don't know. I know Giovinazzi is in WEC. He is, yeah. Hello, mate. Hello, Salvatore. Hello. There's many Formula E drivers that do WEC and Formula E. Yeah, I mean, there's few teams that don't allow the dual program. They are like, who doesn't allow them? I mean, maybe Cupra Cairo, I don't know yet, but neither of those drivers are. Lola, I suppose. I don't know. Jaguar used to not, it seems, but Da Costa's in Alpine, isn't he? So Ferrari AF course have Italians except for Nielsen, Molina, and Collado. Yeah. Well, and Yaffe if you count him as well, and Kubica. I think the 2-year limit in F1 Academy may hurt drivers, may the one it helps. Yeah. I don't know. Drivers, I don't think really should be doing 2 years in F1 Academy. Do 1 year at most, and then change, move on. Because a lot of these drivers in F1 Academy, like Lloyd, she's in her 3rd year of F4. Palmowski's her 3rd year. Gademan, Don't even know. Like, a lot of these second-year drivers, they're doing way too much F4 at F1 Academy, which, by the way, has barely any races a year. So, is it doesn't? It's not really best for their progression. Like, I don't know. It'd be best for drivers if they did like a double program, like F1 Academy, alongside something else. Like what kind of Lloyd's doing this year? What Larson was meant to be doing this year? Stuff like that. De Vries and Nato. Is that FE and Weck? Yeah. Champion of F2 might be between Solov, Bennett, Dirks, and Rafael Villagomez. What? What is that list? Champion? Started off well with Solov. He looks like the favourite, but Bennett, Dirks, and Villagomez. I'd love a Bennett. Championship, but no. Jake Dennis is BMW GT3. He is, isn't he? He is, yeah. I think he's a BMW factory driver. But of course, he joined when Andretti was like, oh, and here we go. Is this Miney overtaking Shields? Oh my God, Shields is on the. Hang on, Shields hasn't even pitted yet. That is quite embarrassing. Deary me, my goat. Yeah, Dennis joined FE when it was for BMW, didn't he? Was it BMW Andretti at the time? We've got Montoya and Miata having a go at each other. I completely forgot Phil Hansen existed as a driver. He does, yeah. He does. They're all just stuck in the F4 rotation, yeah. Jamie Chadwick also won an Indy Next race, so that's something. Yeah, Chadwick's been alright. She's been okay in ELMS. I think Dorian Pan's been more impressive. And Leela Wadu, she looks very impressive in the GT class. And Abby Pulling won a GB3, so that's also something. Yeah, Abby Pulling's been decent in GB3. Don't know what her future plans are. Yeah, she also did LMP2, I think, at one point. Chadwick did, yeah. She was ELMS last year. I saw her at Silverstone, actually. Much shorter than I'd imagined. Yeah, not much happening in this race, though. We're going to have to wait until the end to see some actual difference in tyres. Dirksen just has no pace. He's got pace. Well, he's not got pace compared to Villagomez. 6 seconds back, but he's not been caught or overtaken by many, at least. The Campos F1 Academy driver. Which one? What? Palmoski? Dorian Pan was supposed to win LMP2 Le Mans, but 3 hours to go, the car failed, of course. The Duquan, is that the name of the team? With Vishore and who's the other driver? Can't remember. So Shields, yeah, Shields has no pace. It's been overtaken by Solov. Probably Dunn soon. Oh, Dunn's a bit further back, actually. Dunn is very far back from Miney and Solov, actually. Not good for Dunn and Camera. Iron Dames being Iron Dames. Rip Iron Dames. Rip Iron Dames. F2, the turnout here, I don't think I've seen this many people in the grandstand for F2 race before. Well, this year at least. Thought she raced for Iron Dames, lol. Nah, they don't exist. They had to pull out because of Prema and their funding, eh? This whole season is Solo vs Alpine Academy drivers. Yeah. Yeah, camera's been decent, but today, nightmare for him. AIX Racing has no pace after Dirksen departed. Yeah, well, AIX have always been, I think, with Dirksen, they've had they've been quite good on the power heavy tracks, haven't they? At AIX. So that's what it kind of depends on, doesn't it? This though is a bit Silverstone's a bit more of a power heavy track though, so Monza, you'll see maybe some better pace from the AIX drivers. They always had no pace. Bulgaria versus Alpine looks like. Oh, hang on. What happened to Montoya? It's Montoya. What's going on with Montoya? He's slowing. Is his car okay? He just kind of skipped the corner there. Maggots and Beckett's, and he went slowly. Is he okay? What's happened to Montoya? Bulgaria's Alpine looks like a lawsuit name. Yeah. What happened to Montoya here? Let's have a look. Maybe he felt something go wrong in his car and he just pulled away. Sensible from him. Does anyone think Montoya's going to go to IndyCar next year? I know Juan Pablo is marketing his son very well over there. I can see Montoya doing Indy next and then IndyCar in 28. Dirksen just got a rocket engine. Well, he did well on the power heavy tracks, didn't he? Poor Seb, no luck this season. Yeah, well, no luck, not much going well for Seb this year. He's not had the best year. Is that a double DNF now in Silverstone this weekend? There's Juan Pablo. Fair enough to Juan Pablo. He's always at every single F2 race. Nothing kind of looks like a lawsuit name. Also, Mario Boy P5 in a green tractor. I mean Prema. Yeah, well, he hasn't pitted yet. I don't know. We don't know where these guys are going to factor out at the end of the race. Who'll make it to the pit lane? Montoya did, yeah. Abby Pullington to Nissan Formula E, but that will take a bit of time. Her rookie tests were decent. I think she was one of the best of the women, wasn't she? Yeah, I think she would love to be in Formula E. I think she's expressed how she'd like to join the FE grid, but yeah, hopefully she can. I don't know what her next steps in racing look like after GB3. Camera is nowhere to be seen. Yeah, him and Dunn, they're miles behind Miney and Solov, who were the front runners on the guys that have pitted. So I wonder where they'll filter out into once the front leaders pit. 12th from pole. Yeah, what a sad sight. He's net P4. Others haven't pitted. Drivers on primes going well around lap 21-22 window. Yeah. I imagine we'll see after kind of lap 21, we'll see maybe some drivers consider pitting. If any of these guys make F1 debut, one thing will be sure, they won't be worse than Mazepin. I don't think any driver can be worse than Mazepin, really. F1 seems to be in a better state that the teams don't need to rely on money that badly. Does anyone know Among Us? Of course we know Among Us. Great game. I'm sure everyone has played it. Yeah. Montoya there, getting out of the car. What happened to him? Well, him and Boyer touched early in the race. Don't think that could have really affected his race this much later down the line. And here we have Solov very close to Miney. Hang on a second. Is this going to be a battle for the net lead of the race, I wonder? In the distance, they have got the train of cars that have not pitted. Nicholas Solov. Will he be close enough to mount a challenge on Miney? Look at that. He's been just eating away at the gap over the past few laps. Took 7/10 out of him on the last lap. Over a second on the last 2 laps in total. Wow. If football fans saw VAR, they instantly think of the video assistant referee, yeah. But it's Van Amersfoort Racing. Yeah, same abbreviation, but it's obviously not the same. Solov has a little look to the inside, but too far back to make a dive, sadly. Solov, though, look at him. Very close to Miney. This here is important. This is for the lead of the race. Mazepin can even win in a 2020 high-tech. He did win a race, didn't he? But he was like, what, 5th or something? Very, very poor driver, Nikita Mazepin. He's retired, hasn't he, from racing? He's doing I don't even know what he's doing, business or something, isn't he? The only paid drivers remaining at this point are Norris, who is good, not going to lie, and of course, Lancelot Strolovic. Yeah, I don't think Norris even really... Norris was good enough to kind of get rid of the paid driver tag, wasn't he? Well, he's world champion for crying out loud. And hang on, Solov goes around the outside of Miney here. But Miney defends. He was a bit far back, Solov, to really kind of get past him there. Oh, but going into Vale. Oh, Solov had a look going into Vale, but he's wanting to get this net P1 here, Solov. A double win would be crazy. Who was the last driver to get the double win? I can't think of many. I mean, Dragovic at Barcelona 2020 stands out to me, but surely there's been somewhere in between. Can't think of who. This is not a battle for the lead. This is a battle for who will overtake Bennett first. Bennett's still a few seconds up the road. I don't know if they'll catch him before he pits. I can't believe he was originally staying in 2022. Yeah, Mazepin was actually on the grid in 2022. He did preseason testing, didn't he? For a bit. And Solov goes round the outside of Miney, but still not close enough to really get past. He's still looking to battle him here. Solov still trying to look for the outside, but Miney just kind of shows him the door. Yeah, Kushmani defending well here, but he's still here. Solov's very close, coming up to Kops. Will he make a move here? This will be a very risky place. He's not close enough, but he goes around the outside. Nicholas Solov going around the outside. Will he? Oh, this will be a hell of a move if it pulls off. Going into Magnus and Beckett's there side by side. Miney and Solov. Wheel to wheel. He looks like he's got past. Solov gets past, and he's got the net lead of the race. Nicholas Solov. This could be huge. He could be leading the race now. Wow, what a move from Solov. What a move. What a driver. Wow. As he rips off the tear off from his visor. Good move. Solov, who's just been biding his time, waiting and waiting for the perfect move. What a move. Wow. Round the outside of Kops. Very brave move. Well in, Nicola. Lance strolling down the hill skipped F2 because he thinks he's Verstappen. Well, back then drivers did kind of skip F2s, a bit more common back then. But his F3 year was very good. Very, very good. You just have to put a massive asterisk on it. I believe Mazepin is doing ATV rallying in Russia. I think I don't know what he's really doing. I think he's doing some kind of business. Yeah, if you're a good pay driver, no one really cares. Yeah, pay driver only kind of sticks if you're not good. Villa Gomez, I wonder when he'll pit. Stroll was good in 2017 up until 2020. 2018 was a little bit of a... Him and Sorokin weren't too far apart from each other, were they? 2019, Perez was better. I don't know. He had a good year in 2020, but that was obviously with a good car. Wouldn't even call Stroll a paid driver. He's only there at this point because his dad owns the team. Quite right, yeah. Solov is goated. Solov is that guy. F1 is calling. Come on, Dirksen, do it for Paraguay. Oh, he's miles behind from Villa Gomez. He's 8 seconds back. Oh, wow. Dirksen should still be in the points, but that's worrying for him. Dunn gained massively because of that. Where is Dunn? Oh, he's only a few seconds back now. I felt like the gap was bigger. Oh, hang on. Beganovic is making a move on Miata. Where is this? Oh, Bennett's in the pits. Beganovic, oh, he's off track. Oh. No, he doesn't. Well, oh, Beganovic looks up there. His left front looks absolutely shot there. His left front looks horrific. And Herta here, the other high tech, on the back of him. What can Herta do? Can he get past Beganovic? Go on, Herta. He doesn't make a move into turn one. Latifi's a DJ at Silverstone. I've seen. Quite funny. Do you think we'll see Chiara Battig in F3 in a couple of years? Wouldn't rule it out for sure. Maybe a bit longer. I imagine she'll do another year of F4. Hopefully not F1 Academy, but I think it will be. Then regional in a year after that. We're cooked. Solov about to have 6 wins in F2. I think the record is like 8 lol. Yeah, I thought he had his 3rd yesterday. That was his 5th already, and we're at the halfway point. I think the joint record is between Vesti and Maybe Leclerc? I can't remember. Or was it Drugovic? Drugovic had a lot. Oh, Bennett slow stop. What a shame. Oh, man. He was DJ on Thursday. He's at Silverstone right now DJing. Yeah, that is what Latifi's up to. What can't Latifi do at this point? True. Expert coffee maker. He also graduated uni. He did. He did a bit of a. He did something at Harvard, didn't he? Pit window is now open. Mini in the pits. I think he'll filter around 14th, 15th, but obviously on the faster tyre. Just wonder if this tyre will last though. That'll be the concern. Good stop from Mini. This man's mission is to do everything at this point. Mansell was at John Bennett Garage. Christian Mansell or Nigel Mansell. I assume Christian. Piastri. Of course, Piastri had a lot of F2s. And Mini there, overtaken by Intra Privasak. Where is Mini? Oh, he's in P12. Tyres not up to temperatures yet, though. Shields pits. Goes to last. So, top 5 are yet to pit. Seriously, is there anything Latifi can't do? He was an F1 driver, a businessman, invested in a tequila company, a DJ, and a college graduate. What can't he do? Well, respectively, everything you've just said there, he has done because he has money. He made it to F1 because of his funds. He's a businessman, yeah, so he invested in a tequila company because of his money. He's a DJ because of his money. Don't want to go in on Latifi too hard, but yeah, it's quite obvious. I think it's a tied record. I think the record is tied for 8. How long until this race ends? We're on lap 24 here. Maybe on 25. Oh no, it's on 24. Dirkson's in the pits. This will be important. Christian Mansell was driving for Motor Park at Spa 24. He is. He's in that. What's the championship called? GT World Challenge Europe, I think. Is he in that championship? Can't remember, but he's in the GTs and he's doing well. Sebastian Montoya dad looked annoyed lol when looking how car was. That's so funny. Sebastian Montoya's dad. Juan Pablo Montoya is now known as Sebastian Montoya's dad. And Dirk's near out into P9. P10, actually. Okay, Dirksen on lap 24. Okay, he's going to be overtaken by Intra Privasak and... Oh, is that Mini? Yeah, look at that. Dirksen looks like he's on ice there. He's been overtaken by Mini. So Dirksen in P12. Mini here on the softs, who pitted a lap earlier, ahead of Dirksen. And he's been overtaken by Verone as well. Dirksen out of the points, but his tyres will soon be up to speed and it will be quick. So that's one to look out for. Villagomez into the pits. Let's see how he does then. Mini is now up to P10. I think he'll come out ahead of Leon and Boyer and Goethe. Where was he actually? I can't remember where he was running. Not saying money is the only reason he's successful, but it helps. Well, I mean, if you've got that amount, if Latifi has that much money, he can kind of do anything he likes in life, can't he? So it's probably the big factor in his success. Soliver's nowhere. Well, he's the Soliver's pitted. You keep saying they're nowhere, lol. Camera has good stop from Villagomez. Camera's not gained 1 single second on his hard stint compared to Villagomez. Yeah, I wonder where Camera will be. Soliver's net P1. Juan Pablo Montoya is the GOAT, lol. Yeah, Solov is P1. Where is Villagomez? There he is. There's the 2 Alpines. He's ahead of Dunn, but Dunn will get past. This is good from Villagomez. He is currently P6, which is net P3? P4. Camera here is going to get past Villagomez. But yeah, I wonder what Mini and Dirksen's pace is looking like right now. These guys have about 5 laps, don't they, to get their tyres up to speed and charge up the field. Villagomez, though, scoring big points this weekend. Crazy, isn't it, what F2 can do? Latifi isn't the goat of F1, he's the goat of life. Oh, what a statement. Bayer on a podium place before Aston Martin. Not anymore, he's pitted now, but yeah. If I had Latifi's money, I'd conquer every possible activity. Yeah, you'd have a lot of time, or you'd be using up all your free time there. I do the same things too. Yeah, well, in fairness, at least Latifi's dad isn't best mates with Putin, lol. Cough, Mazepin. Yeah, well, when you have that much wealth, you do befriend quite interesting figures, let's say. Leon in the pits now, the person leading the race. Wonder if he can score points, actually. I wonder where Leon will be. I think he'll be around kind of P14, 15. That's my estimate. Behind Dirksen. I remember that there was some critics when Latifi stepped in F1 because he was beaten by De Vries, who in turn was forced to move to in FE. Yeah, well, Latifi, didn't he do that in like his 4th year of F2 or something? Latifi did not have the strongest junior career. There is Leon. Where is he? Oh, he's P9. Oh, he's ahead of Dirksen, obviously. Cold tyres. There's Dirksen. Hang on, he's going to get past Intra Pruvacek here for the points, it seems. And here is Mini on Belinsky, is it? It is. Mini's going to look to overtake Belinsky soon. Yeah, I don't think the alternate strategy has been the best to cook up today, but still been good. DJ Latifi was better than Mazepin. Latifi Verstappen 2014 Florida Winter Series was peak at Miami Speedway. Shout out Will Buxton, who raced that series as well. In fairness, most paid drivers or mid drivers in F1 are pretty good GT drivers. Like Mazepin was alright in Asia Le Mans. I don't think he was. I don't think Mazepin was good in Asia Le Mans series. And hang on, Camera and Villagomez here battling. Villagomez already caught up to Camera, and Camera cannot really do much. Villagomez gets past a Mini here around the outside of Belinsky, and Mini also gets past Belinsky here for P7. Now can Mini catch up to Camera in P6? This is a nightmare race for Camera. Pole to P6. Oh, he's having a rough time this year. Ericsson is all right in IndyCar. Ericsson kind of is, as you'd expect, he's not the greatest driver in IndyCar. DePallo might get disqualified from F3 for diffuser irregularity. Oh my god, if that's the case, then that seems like a slam dunk. Lol, no, really, DePallo. DePallo can't get a break. When it comes to junior series, Leclerc, Verstappen, and Grosjean had it best. Grosjean had a good junior series, but not on the same level as Leclerc and Verstappen. Well, Verstappen's junior series wasn't great. He just did 1 year of it. Boy's got a penalty. Where is he? P15. You sure? And Piastri and maybe Hulkenberg too. Well, Antonelli had some of the best junior series. Piastri was pretty decent too. Russell was good. Norris too. Hulkenberg as well. Hulkenberg had a very good junior career as well. When will someone hire me? Hopefully soon, Carl. Mazepin got 2 wins, 5 podiums, and 2 poles in Asian Le Mans series, which is all right, not great, lol. It's good, yeah, but I remember it was a few years ago. I remember his pace not being great. I remember him doing some questionable moves. Whereas here we have Villagomez on the back of Miney. Looks like Villagomez is going to get a double podium. This is insane. Rafael Villagomez getting a double podium. What even is F2? Respectfully. Crazy championship. Crazy championship. Goethe's in the pits. Oh, wait, no, hang on. This is for P2. Forgot about Goethe. Where is Dirksen? Dirksen's in P9. With 2 laps to go, he'll hope to overtake Belinsky. And there we go. Villagomez down the inside of Miney. Pretty comfortable. There's some debris on track there. Wonder if there'll be a VSC or something to get that out of the way. Yeah, is the... Oh, Intrapuvasak's not running too well. P10, he started quite well as well. Solov, though, miles ahead, 6 seconds ahead of Villagomez in P2. Is this a replay of how the Debris got on track? Intrapuvasak went wide, and did he just run over Verone? Yeah, Verone just hit the back of Intrapuvasak there. That's his front wing. End plate gone. That's quite... Yeah, his front wing there's hanging off. Surprised no VSC's coming out there to retrieve that. That Debris. Cameras in P5 actually, with Goethe pitting. Not good for Dunn and Camera, with Solov just extending his gap, his lead here in the championship. Wow, what a performance though from Nikola Solov. Just on pure pace, he's actually done the double. Russell Jr. career clears. Grosjean, Oscar PS3 was a great driver at F3 and F2. Goethe can win, you know. Not quite. Is he even the points? He's P18. Grosjean won all races in a junior championship. I don't think even Alonso could do that. Oh, he hasn't pitted. Goethe P2. Well, yeah. Some old chats here. Villagomez has completely changed this year. This guy had collected just 4 points in 3 years of F3. Yeah, well, he hadn't collected many in F2 as well. I mean, I say he completely changed up until his podium. Oh, and the dam's there. Runs over the Verone's front wing end plate. Is that going to be bad for his... Is that going to be damage? That can't be nice for his car. That's Belinsky under pressure from Leon. Leon's cooked a bit here with his strategy. On the final lap, by the way, I forgot to mention, Belinsky against... Oh, Belinsky, huge look up, and Leon's going to go past here. Yep. Dirksen in the background. I wonder what he will do there. Any other battles around the field? Mini too far back from camera. Dirksen here looks like he could maybe get P8. And here we have Nikola Solov. Oh, Zane Maloney was the last driver to do the double. Forgot about that. Bahrain 2024. Forgot about that one. And here we have Nikola Solov coming round the final few corners. He is going to win. Nikola Solov comes round the final corner here to win at Silverstone. Nikola Solov is your race winner, and he does the double. What an achievement, what a driver. Red Bull cannot ignore him for much longer. Villagomez P2, Miney on the podium in P3, Dunn and Camera come over in P4 and 5. Gabriele Mini, good result from him considering his qualifying in P6. Noel Leon P7. Roman Belinsky holds on to P8. Dirksen cannot get past him in P9. Intrapuvasak's going to come home in P10, and those are your point scorers. Bennett, to be fair, good race, P11, starting at the back. But what an accomplishment from Campos and Nikola Solov. Winning the double. Wow. History right there. It's honestly a shame Grosjean has had as much crashing addiction as Gotifi. Only Roman spent more years in F1. Roman did spend quite a long time in F1. I honestly would love Solov to get a seat next year at Racing Bulls, but I also don't want Lindblad to lose his seat because he needs another year or two, and I don't want Liam to lose his seat. Well, Liam does look like the obvious one to lose his seat. Lindblad's been pretty good as a rookie. Upped his game in recent weeks. And yeah, you know, they wouldn't sacrifice Lindblad already. Obviously, if Verstappen leaves, which I doubt he will, then things get interesting. Villagomez is crazy after Austria. Yeah, what is going on with him? Another victim of RB's system. Yeah, GG. Low-key V-Car will keep Lawson and Lindblad. Yeah, I don't know. As a team, they don't need to get rid. They're doing well. GG, championship over, solid dominance confirmed, lol. Yeah, I feel like this is a huge step in the championship here. This could be huge for the championship implications. I think he will probably maybe run away with it from here now. I'm calling it now. Verstappen leaves at the end of 2030. I don't think Verstappen leaves F1 that soon. He's got another 10 years in him for sure. Kush Miney podium. Well done to Kush. Let me read some of the documents. The F3 documents. James Wharton, got to go to Stewards Rivera. Weaving at the start. GSD, it wasn't in the points really anyway. But here we are. Wow. Solov with another win. The entire F3 top four to the Stewards. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't know if any of them will. I don't think Rivera will get penalised for that. He'd be 33 years old if he leaves. About half the age of Alonso right now. He'll probably do something else. Oh, Verstappen wants to do kind of other racing, doesn't he? He can do it side by side. Nicholas Solov, what a win. Very, very impressive weekend from Solov. Unless Red Bull get back to their top two pace, he'll stay longer. Yeah. Wait, top four is Freddie, so top four, Freddie is in fifth. Let's go, that would be funny. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't think all of them will get penalised like that. Nicholas Solov, car number 6, achieved his 6th victory of the year. That's 3 wins in a row, actually, isn't it? Celebrating there, pointing out with the number 6 and fingers there. Big Bomber Klart. Let's go, Solov. Well done. Let's go, Solov. Big, big, big race from the Bulgarian. Solov dominance would make RB fire Slowson. No slander like that. Lawson's been one of the best of the rest in the championship this year. We've seen more ridiculous amount of penalties. Yeah. Kush Miney will be glad with that result. Surely he doesn't do a 5th year of F2. Surely he moves on after this, Kush. He should have done high jump as a sport. Solov can jump high, to be fair. Yeah, if Solov walks the championship any more than this, could see Red Bull have to fire Liam. Yeah, well, if, I don't know, they don't see any future with Liam, then they might have to get rid. Liam, though, I think he's done enough to, warrant a seat somewhere else on the grid. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. Let me check actually some of my anyone here in the Discord server will know that I have a predictions league going on. So on Google Forms, everyone can submit their predictions, and I have a league table depending on how right everyone is. So I will later add up the tallies. Let me read out some of these actually right now. See if anyone got anyone right for the feature race. Only 2 people said Solov, Wow. That was second. Hang on, feature race winner. Solov had 3 people said Solov. Good guesses there. Feature race. Did anyone say Villa Gomez? Nope. Feature race third. Anyone say Miney? Nope. Did anyone guess Miney? Hang on, I guessed Miney on something. Might have been the sprint race though. No, I did. It was in the sprint race I said Miney would finish on the podium. No. Let me get back to this. Yeah, no one, not many big points. No one really predicted Miney or Villa Gomez. Not many big points there, sadly. Solov here, getting a post-race interview. Haven't seen this much in the junior series here, F2 and F3. He's glad he pulled that gap. Kush helmet looks AI generated. Hopefully it's not. God. Solov will become Bulgaria's first F1 driver, and I'm all here for it. Yeah, I think he will become Bulgaria's first F1 driver soon. I'll join League next time. Oh yeah, Carl. Shame you haven't joined yet, but you know, it's not over yet. You can get a comeback. Yep, Solov to F1 hopefully, but he probably will become the most memed driver in F1 history, lol. Well, yeah, that video of him a few years ago, big bomber car, that TikTok. Stingray robbed, Racing Bulls confirmed. Obviously joking, but would be absolutely ridiculous, lol. Well, he's the slowest driver in IndyCar, so slowest in F1 would be ridiculous. Well, he doesn't even have a super license, so. Ooh, hiccups. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Ooh, I will have to end this stream shortly with the conclusion of this F2 race. I watched the cool down room. That's always a bit entertaining, isn't it? Got some more racing later on today. Various junior series here, but we've also got IndyCar, the British Grand Prix, of course. Indy next. Yeah. I wonder what the gap between Kushmani and Solov's age is. When was Kushmani born? Kushmani is 25. I think that makes him about 7 years older than Nikola Solov. I mean, Kushmani's older than half the F1 grid. Driver standing. Solov is miles ahead, about 17 points. Is that ahead of Mini? 50 ahead of Dunn in P4. Solov, yeah. Championship has taken a big turn today. They've cut away there from the cool down room. Kush would join DTM to race with his brother. Lol, that'd be quite fun. But maybe his strong Formula E links could help him. I think there's a 6 years gap between Kush and Solov. Yeah, about 6 or 7 gap between the two. Big gap between the two. Well, not even the oldest. I think it's Verona the oldest. That's a bigger gap. Shields to win 2027 F2 Championship, lol. I can see him staying for 2027. Wonder if it'll still be at AIX though. Maybe he moves to a different team. About to be the podium here. The drivers coming out onto the podium. There's Kushmani. P3. Rafael Villa-Gomez. P2. And Nikola Solov. P1. Wow, what a win from the Bulgarian. Shields to Campos, that'd be so funny. I don't know if Campos would really accept that. Surely they like have some standards. I know, we had Cordial at top teams in recent years, but surely that has been the race. And that has probably also been the stream for the weekend. What has Villa Gomez done to get so much better like Holy? Good fortune, good strategies. They always help. So yeah, that's going to be the stream ending right there. Thanks everyone for tuning in for another weekend of F2. I think I'll be back. Is there a race in 2 weeks or is it a bit longer? Because it could be a while until the next one. In 2 weeks, it's Spa. Spa, that feels early to have Spa. I don't think F3 is at Spa though, are they? Oh, they are. F2 and F3 at Spa in 2 weeks. And then what's it after that? Oh, Hungary the week after that. So yeah, 1 week gap. I might do, there's potential I'll do a game stream next weekend. Quiplash and all that. If not, it could be a high chance I'll do it in my Discord server. So you're all got to join us in the description below. Come and join. And yeah, it's great fun in there. We'll host a game there, maybe. See how it goes. But yeah, thanks to everyone who's joined in to the streams this weekend. Big thanks. It's been great fun seeing you all here live this weekend. Yeah. Big thanks to everyone joining, and I hope I can see you all again in the next stream in 2 weeks in the Spa. Until then, I'll see you later. Oh, and also watch my video coming out here that's now